Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Pixie Lace Rose, and today I thought I would start off a little journey that I'm going to be doing with you guys, and it is all about Invisalign. Let's jump into it. So I've written up a few things. Can you hear me having a list? Because I feel like I'm okay. So I've written up a little list here for myself, a bunch of kind of questions that I think would be a good thing to start off with. So the first thing I've got is what it was like having it all put on. So first off, I rocked up late, then I signed some paperwork, then we went through, they showed me everything, then I had a chat about how long, what it's going to look like, what it's going to do, which I'll get into in a bit. Then we laid me back and we put on the attachments. I have 11 attachments, I'm pretty sure it's 11. So the attachments are little like pieces, like that. And there, and there, and there, and then down, a few down the bottom. I've also got 2 buttons, which I would show you, but it's awkward. It's really like they're back here at the back of my bottom teeth, and they're gonna be for when I have the elastics, which are these guys. So I'm gonna have elastics in my mouth to change my bite. I will put up a photo here of what my mouth currently looks like. As you can see, my bite, you can't see my bottom teeth at all when I close my mouth. So they're gonna try and change that for me, and also change the thing that I hate, which is that there. This little guy decides he wants to take over this guy. We ain't having that. So I went in, blah blah blah, they laid me back, they put on the attachments, put on the button. Now, the next thing that I thought I would talk about is pain. Did that hurt? Am I in pain now? No, not at all. It is tight, but they start moving from now. Now I'm fast tracking, I'm getting married in 5 months, and so I'm fast tracking. Most people change their trays every 2 weeks. I'll be changing mine every 3.5 days. Now that is quite crazy, but I'll explain why very soon. But yeah, pain, putting it on, no, it was just really uncomfortable. They held these things that, you know, pull apart your mouth, and they just applied the glue, did this. If anything, it was just uncomfortable, and nothing hurt. I am quite a sook. Yes, I'm covered in tattoos. Yes, I have my boobs done. Yes, I have Botox, but I am quite a sook, and none of this has hurt me so far. Now, if we continue on, the next thing I've got is where am I going? So I'm going to Straight Smile Center. Straight Smile Center. There's a little lisp there. And I'm seeing Dr. Duncan, and so far it's been amazing. I really love them all there. I started off wanting to go in just for a consult, but I ended up just going with that company because everyone was so lovely. I felt really comfortable, and that's a big thing for someone with, you know, huge anxiety like myself, to going to appointments. So they were really lovely. Next thing on my list is price. Everyone always wants to know price. Definitely that's a big factor in something, but for me, I really considered where I was going, the result I was going to get, and just how comfortable I felt. And so I am paying 8.5 grand, I think it is, in total. The Acceladent is 1,500 on top of that, so I will have a $10,000 smile by the end of this. But I'm more than happy for that. I paid a $2,500 deposit, and then I'm paying it off in monthly installments of $280, which is nothing compared to how much makeup I buy. Things they gave me. This one's pretty exciting. So let's just start off with the basics. They did give me, obviously, my trays. So that's got 11 of my aligners in there, and then I go back in 6 weeks to get another pack, and then another pack, and then another pack. There's 4 packs. They also gave me chewies. Now, chewies are not typical chewies. They are aligner tray seaters. So they're these little chewable things. You just chew on there. Make sure that your aligners are sitting in perfectly. They also gave me, as I said before, elastic bands. I got the latex free ones because I do react to band-aids and latex sort of stuff. So I got latex free. These will hook on the top of tray 3. So I'm on tray 1. On tray 3 I start the elastics, which I'm not happy about, but I will do what it is, you know, it is what it is. So these will hook onto the top and then they go onto the buttons that are down the back. Something else they gave me was some wax. Now this is in case anything is giving you irritation, you just rub some wax on it and it doesn't touch your gums anymore. So far I don't have anything like that happening. Mine fit my mouth really well. And then they gave me some trays to put my aligners in if I'm out eating or, you know, doing anything like that. They gave me red and blue and I was like, come on, where's the pink or purple ones at? Let's talk about Acceladent. Acceladent is a product that I will be using to fast track myself. As I said, I'll be changing my trays every 3.5 days. Most people change every 2 weeks. Fast track people can change every 1 week. I will be changing every 3.5 days. So, comes in this fancy little box. This is so professional looking. And it's got lots of stuff inside that I've taken out. Pretty much just show you the basics of it. This is what the Acceladent thing looks like. I have cut mine because it was so big in my mouth that I was gagging. I only have a little mouth, I have little teeth, I have little everything. But yeah, you turn it on, it starts vibrating, you pop it in your mouth. It's really, really lightweight, so you can walk around, you don't need to hold it. For 20 minutes every day, and what this does, it softens up the gums and it allows the teeth to move easier. So instead of being in a lot of pain, it will reduce the pain. It will also just make the teeth move better and faster, which is what I need. Any issues so far? I will talk about the issues. I am going to be very honest with this whole journey as to what is going on. I will tell you if I have any problems, anything, any pain, anything like that. I'm going to be very, very, very honest. So far I have had one issue, other than, you know, it's just tight, they're tight. But other than that, I have had one, which I'm going to see them on Monday about, because I am really upset about this because it just feels weird. It possibly is normal, but for me, it doesn't feel normal. I'm cool if there's pain, I'm cool with elastics, I'm cool with anything. What I'm not cool with is actually at the moment I can't close my mouth. So I can't, with my aligners not on. With my aligners on I can, with my aligners off I can't, because I have attachments on the front and the back of my canine teeth, which means I actually can't chew right now, which feels really, really wrong. If you can't chew, you can't eat food. And someone who is, you know, a recovered anorexic, I don't want to go back to any of those sort of thoughts that I did have in my past. I don't want to feel like I can't eat. So for me, that is something that I am going to have to speak to them about, because I want to be able to chew. So if they have to take it off, if they have to make it smaller, I would rather that and deal with having to have it be maybe a little bit longer in time frame, but I'm gonna get that sorted. I'll tell you all about that next week, how that goes. Now the last thing, how long it's going to take. I might get a little bit, I already feel like I'm gonna cry. I might get a little bit emotional about this, but originally I was always okay with my teeth. I always thought, you know, there is a problem, and I never smiled in photos, and if I did, I was like, you know, just that or this, because then it didn't really show. And I had to really be very particular about the way that I did look at the camera, which I'm not doing a lot in this video. I'm sorry, this is very personal personal thing, so I do feel a little bit uncomfortable filming, but I really did have, you know, I was okay with it. It was okay. But then I realized when I got married, I really did want to smile in photos with my new husband. And that was really hard. So I decided that I did want to do this, and I did want to pay, you know, 10 grand to be able to smile in photos on my wedding day. Oh, sorry. And, you know, that might be a bit cliche and might be a bit beauty vain, but I really wanted to just show how happy I was. Oh, but, okay, the question, how long is it going to take? I originally thought that with 43 trays, you know, if I was changing every 1 week, I would hit about 20, because there's 20 weeks today actually till I get married. But we're changing every 3.5, means I'll be done. I will have a beautiful smile for my wedding day. And that means the world to me, as you can see. So this isn't just something to make me look prettier in photos. This is something that I just want to show happiness, like real happiness. You know, because when someone's smiling in a photo, that means that they're happy. You know, if I do like little, it doesn't look as, you know, as genuine. So I really do want to get that out in the first video, and just show you all how much this means to me and how much this journey is going to mean to me. And I really do hope that you stick along and come along this with me and through all the pain and all the issues. And I really do hope that if there's something that means something to you, that you want to look into it too. So I will put down a few links down the bottom to Invisalign, to Excelodent, and to where I'm personally going, in case you do live in SA and you want to get that done. You can go see my doctor or my dentist. I mean, it's called a doctor. It's the same, really. So go to see my dentist and get this started for yourself as well. So I will check in about this again next week. Sorry for crying on you. But I will speak to you guys soon. Have a good day.